Sorry, I got cut off. But there's 3 swords that he's going to pick up. And then also being the scapegoat there, being the one that took the hardest fall for it. Or there might have even been 3 people that set him up. Was he having problems with people? 3 people? I don't know that. I'm trying to figure out the puzzle. So, and then we go into the 6 of Wands. So we have, like, you know, loss, ego trip in a sense. And this is where I'm picking up on the jealousy with him. I'm picking up on that there was, I can't remember if I got that in the last one, but that there was, that he possibly made other people feel insecure, not intentionally, but that they were, you know how some people can be naturally competitive, and I'm not saying he wasn't competitive. I'm saying that they can take it farther than others, and then to be like little shits, they go and set him up for stuff, and then, yeah, I'm seeing this just as a domino effect. Like, one person got pissed off, it dominoed into some bullshit being done behind the scenes, getting him in trouble with people in the higher ups. The higher ups, I think, discovered what happened, and I think they covered it because they were associated with it. I think he was a hard worker. I think he was a good guy that did do hard work. I mean, from what I know, I'm just saying, I would say so. And I think that these people were, you know what I mean, lazier than he was. He showed them up. And they didn't like, you know, people throw stuff. It's not just the same. People do throw stuff at things that shine the brightest. You know what I mean? And then we go into the Knight of Cups, which is, you know, I'm seeing this as he had dreams. He had dreams. He was proud. He had a, you know what I mean? He had a future. It's really sad. And I think the family knows. I think that they know for sure that something's off. Well, obviously, I mean, that's, anyone could, you know, say that, because it's just a fact. Let's keep going. Yazzie, Yazzie, Yazzie. Okay. So we got the 8 of Wands, swift action, swift movement. We got the 4 of Cups in reverse. And we got the 3 of Cups in reverse. 3's a crop. Swift movement to what? There's no more 3. And by the way, if you guys are ever watching this and you guys see something, or you guys see something different than I do, say something. Because I might be like, oh my gosh, yes. You never know. Sometimes I rewatch these and I'm like, ah. I'll see something, I'll be like, I see that a little differently now. Because sometimes it just snaps. I can be half asleep and then all of a sudden I'm like, oh my gosh, that's what that meant. This one's wanting to come out. Okay. So we got the death card. So this is telling me something. This is saying something. I cannot stop seeing 3, y'all. It's okay, there's 3 cups on the ground. There's one up in the clouds, which we know is how that goes. To the 3 of cups, which up this way would be celebration, this kind of stuff like that. Like this, it is not. It is kind of 3 is a crowd, too many, too much. And then we have the death. What is with... You know what I'm wondering? I'm wondering if, along with that jealousy that I've been feeling, that he was a part of him, like that they felt of him. If they didn't kind of try to trick him too. I feel like there were a lot of games played with him even prior to his death. And I don't want to just... So it's for entertainment purposes only, but for some reason I'm feeling like a poison of some kind. Allergic reaction. But I really feel there was ill intent here. I really do. What cost is death? What cost is death? What cost is death? What cost is death? Something flipped on me. The 4 of Wands. Celebration. They feel like they're out of the water. They feel like, was there a celebration? Death celebration. Family gathering. This card's coming out at me. The Ace of Swords in reverse. Too many cards. So we got the 8 of Cups walking away. To the 9 of Pentacles in reverse. I wonder if he didn't say something he shouldn't have seen. Like he Remember I said it was like a domino effect? Maybe he saw something he shouldn't have seen. And he was happy to walk away from it and just be, depending on what he saw. I'm seeing this somebody walking away. The Knight of Pentacles, he's maybe they didn't know what to do. This is confusing. Sometimes I wish I was like, just like bam, bam, bam. I'll get it. Because I'm definitely seeing that I'm sensing like I said, like some source of poisoning, some source of allergic reaction, but non-accidental. This death card is very literal. It wanted to come out. It was that one was really obvious wanting to come out. And then to follow by the Four of Wands, which is like a celebration, you know what I mean? Stuff like that. And then to the Ace of Swords in reverse. I was thinking it was like, how do you put it? Maybe this is representing a couple that just, like I said, maybe he saw something like this three's a crowd kind of thing. Maybe an infidelity. He saw like an infidelity. Or knew more about certain things than he should have. And they didn't know what the hell to do. He was willing to walk away from it. And was at kind of like a stalemate with it. But they didn't want to risk him. They weren't willing to risk what he knew. And they started doing things, punishing him for it. I don't think he was the only one that knew either. Look at that, see? Ace of Swords, bound and tied to a situation. I think he was put in a position that wasn't even his freaking fault. But what happened? The stars coming in. Stars, shine light on us, please. What happened? Then I'm seeing, I don't even see the star. I see him emptying out cups, which is what the star does naturally in the card, like the woman off to the side. I've said from the get-go, I think there's a female involved. I think she's at a higher up. She's a higher up. We have the Hangman coming in. The star to the Hangman. Oh, goodness. Okay. Hangman position to the Nine of Wands, Wounded Warrior. The Wheel of Fortune, things are turning. So he was bound and tied to this situation that he didn't even want to be a part of. I want nothing to do with this. And he was put in a position I mean, like, he knew what was going on. He had the knowledge of what was going on. I see him kind of unsure what to do with it. And then we have, the wounded warrior coming in, which just, some reason I'm not surprised. Sorry, I put it up there. For some reason I'm not surprised he's in. This is faith, courage, standing up. So he could have been in the hangman position, shining light on something that happened. He was shining light on a situation, or he may have been going to shine light on it. Maybe this is them wanting him to walk away. And him feeling like, I don't know, in an idleness, like, you know what I mean? And then feeling tied and bound to it. And then the sun starts shining down on, the star shines on the truth of the fact that this is what happened, and he has to speak out on it, which gets the wheel turning, which gets everything starting to set into action. This is horrible. So really what it was he was a nobleman. He was somebody who would have spoke the truth. And they couldn't afford that. I think July was back before so much of this. Six of Pentacles in reverse. Oof. Goodness. Sorry I did that, guys. Okay. Let's play these how these fought. So I have the Two of Wands in reverse. To the King of Pentacles. To the Five of Pentacles in reverse. Okay, it's a lot of Pentacles up there. I was wondering if somebody doesn't have information. Maybe the other two. Let me see here. Keep going. Whooshy. Ten of Pentacles in reverse. Seven of Wands, standing up for yourself. Seems like he did a lot of that. Standing up for other people. Which is something I've learned that a lot of people aren't doing much. Based on reports and whatnot. They're just not standing up for people as much as they should. Which is why the new... Ooh! The Nine of Swords up all night. Sorry, I gotta get back on this. My mind just tracked back to this. God, I didn't know that was gonna come out. The Four of Swords. Alright. I got the Seven of Pentacles in reverse. usually be like a charitable man, that kind of stuff. But this is someone that kind of has made, how do you put it, like bad investments. I'm not seeing as that though. I'm seeing this as somebody jealous. Again, I see so much jealousy. I see so much resentment. I see it like someone who wanted, like I said, I know that's not what the card means, but it's for sure what I'm seeing there. Definite someone who wasn't up to standards, you know what I mean? And then again we have, hesitations, stuff being on hold. We go into the King of Pentacles, who could be, oh God, I don't even know. It's the guy in charge, you know what I mean? The guy calling the shot caller. And he may have even not known what to do. The higher up man may have even been kind of like at this unsurety, and kind of afraid of, oh yeah, the tension coming down. And then you go into the Five of Pentacles, and that's just refusing. No help. You're getting no help at all. They want to help them. King of Pentacles will not help. Is not helping. That's what I'm seeing here. Is the authority figure, the guy up there is just not, he don't give a shit. He wants to sit back and just let it go and hope that it works itself out. This man lives in a la-la land. It doesn't just sort itself out. Ignoring the problem doesn't make it go away. And then here's more misfortune and standing up for yourself. Sleepless nights. At the Four of Swords. Which is in a sense kind of like a rest, kind of a timeout, if you will. But in contemplating, like, you know what I mean? I'm sure he was in contemplation. He's worried, and look, here we go again. Look at those three swords right above his head. So he's, agitated. He needs a rest. He needs a break. You know what I mean? And I don't see that he was getting one. Like I said, I'm just... I got the Hermit. Usually that's kind of like a... I'm seeing this Hermit right here is kind of like people hiding... Like there is light to be shined on it, but it's getting kept in the dark. That's not what the Hermit exactly means, but... Hermit to the Lovers in reverse. Maybe he did see something with a couple he wasn't supposed to. Holy cow, I'm that one fell down. Dang, so we got the Hermit. So we got the Magician in reverse. Holy major arcana. Ten of Swords. Ruin. Sorry for my white noise silence here. Alright, so we got the Hermit. He is known, or let's see, write some of this down. Write these in order real quick. Got the Hermit. Alright. So what we have here is, I believe that he did defend himself. He saw something he was not supposed to. King of Pentacles, the authority figure there, did not help him. There was jealousy, yes, but it was more or less he knew something he shouldn't have known. The Hermit is coming in. I kind of see this as like hiding out, but then him saying, you know, you need to shine light on this situation, because I think he caught with the Lover's card. I'm thinking he knows something about a crime that's already occurred. Okay? I think he might have known something or seen something that involved a crime. Then we have the Magician in reverse, which is, you know, they're, sorry, I'm getting kind of emotional. I'm like, I feel crazy if I even say what I see. Like, absolutely nuts. I think everyone's gonna be like, oh my god, go away. And they tried to manipulate, not the Lovers tried to manipulate him, but somebody came in and tried to manipulate him into saying, no, you did not see this. I think he was threatened. I think that's why he went through everything he went through, just to end up gone from, you know, the world, and to end up deceased. Okay. I'm gonna do one more round here. So what I'm definitely seeing is, you guys, I think he had information regarding somebody that was already dead, somebody that died. Remember I said there was more than one person around that July 3rd time. I can't put my finger on it. I'm going to look it up here in a little bit, but I feel like he knew something about the Lovers in reverse, and when I saw, okay, this is where I thought I'd sound crazy. When I saw the Lovers in reverse, you know that red-headed lady, Cicely, and Aaron Robinson. I saw their faces. And I know I sound fucking batshit crazy, okay? So just say it. But that's who I saw. I wonder if he didn't have information regarding that. And the higher-ups tried everything they could to break him of spilling any information. Is that even the right timeline? I'm trying to think when her body... I don't know. I almost feel like he had that he had some of that information, and somebody found out that shouldn't have found out. And I probably sound so crazy right now. I do not see any of this in my life. Nothing like this. Knight of Swords coming in. Ugh, feeling like a sickness in my stomach. Sorry, guys. The Seven of Pentacles. Nine of Cups in reverse. Have the Seven. Chariot. And so what we got here going on is we got the Nine of Swords to the Seven of Pentacles. The Nine of Swords is, I'm seeing somebody else that needed him out and was really impatient about getting him out. That's where that swift movement in the cards I did before came in. They wanted him taken out one way or another because he knew too much, and if he wasn't going to be quiet, if they couldn't silence him, I almost hate to say the word good old-fashioned way came to my mind, and that's not even a term I'd use in this essence, but that they were trying to make sure he said nothing about what occurred and what he saw. Is it that case or not? I truly do not know. It's just what I saw, and I feel crazy to this moment with it. I'm seeing they had no success with him. He was going to stand his ground, and he was kind of the odd man out. I don't think it was just him. I think there was somebody else too. I think somebody else passed away around this time too. Accidental death, suicide, something within this certain time frame that had the same source of information. I'm just really feeling somebody else is gone too. To the Nine of Cups in reverse. I mean, this is kind of like, not the best of fortunes here, and this is just like a very shallow being. These are very selfish, shallow, and then the movement, getting him out of there, taking him to the hospital is what I'm seeing the Chariot as. Almost it's weird to me because the Seven of Pentacles, like in the garden, you guys had said like something to do with poison or allergic reaction or something like that. It's not what this card means at all, but I'm kind of seeing something along those lines. I am seeing somebody sitting on their high horse and that kind of stuff. So the Chariot. The Chariot, I'm seeing this as him his movement, them taking him away from the base. Somebody got impatient with him. Or felt they weren't getting what they wanted to the world. So the Chariot movement to the world. It's kind of like a We have the Page of Pentacles. The Four of Pentacles in reverse. Temperance in reverse. So I'm seeing the impatience happen with him. I'm seeing the movement with him. We go into the world, into the Page of Pentacles. So, you know, this is kind of like growth and that kind of stuff, but I'm seeing this almost as like a false. I'm really seeing the cover up. I don't know, I'm seeing this as a cover up card, even though that's not what the world means. I'm seeing this as kind of like an enlightenment. If somebody was over the shoulder, somebody was watching, and there's an eagle there. Or is that an eagle? Hawk. That's a hawk. Sorry. I don't know, that one's very visual for me versus meaningful, if that makes sense. And something about this hairdo back here, like bald on top. Huh. Maybe that was their perspective of growth in a sense. I can keep going. Sometimes that helps me. Sometimes, always. Manifestation. Coming up with ideas. I almost wonder if some of this wasn't kind of like a prep. Like, okay, he's gone. We need to figure out what we're gonna do. I see this as someone, like I said, here comes envy again. There's a lot of that coming out. And someone like that was just like miserable with themselves. Completely miserable with themselves. Which I think reflects the higher up that put this into action. Because I will never stop saying I think they should clean house when it comes to a certain tier of the military branch there, but you know. I'm thinking after even this happened, they still didn't get their way. You know, because shit's unfolding so rapidly. There is some source of, here we go, holy cowabunga. Got the Emperor in reverse. If this doesn't scream cover up, I don't know what does. Got the High Priestess in reverse. We got that Queen of Pentacles in reverse. I don't like her. Interesting. So, we have Senor Emperor. And, ooh. See? Look, I said that. You hear that ring? I mean, when he's in reverse, he's an asshole, alright? Emperor in reverse, I don't know another nicer way to put it. He's just a narcissist, pretty much. Which would probably explain most of those people. We go into the High Priestess in reverse. She's their little secret keeper. She is. But, This is, them not knowing all the information, and I think that's because of this Queen of Pentacles and the higher ups there. I've said before, to me, this J right here, I've gotten this whenever I do forehead readings before. The J stands out to me every time with the Queen of Pentacles, because I think that this higher up there at Fort Hood, I think her name starts with a J. I haven't been able to find it yet, but you know what? I'll get there eventually someday. But she's just, ugh, she's nasty, y'all. She's a bad, bad woman. And that's who I think, whenever I said before, I think that's who came down on him really hard. And I think she's the one that really started. There were a lot of people involved in this domino effect. And I wish I could tell you guys right now what happened. I'm feeling some heart complication. Oh, shit. To the Hierophant. So. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. This is spiritual. He's the Pope in a sense. But I see this more as them, swearing on their ever-loving knees that they don't know shit. This is their transparency, non-transparency, in my opinion. Not what the card means, I know that. Spiritual growth, etc., etc. But I'm seeing this as their false sense of spiritual growth. They're going to have to answer to higher ups, and they know it. People are coming in, and they're going to swear up and down. They are going to lie until their dying day, deathbed, y'all. The only way they're going to uncover this shit is if they are able to get down to the nitty-gritty. Unfortunately, we might not ever know what happened. But I will say I don't feel it was an accident. I do feel like he saw more than he should. I do feel like he was bullied. I feel like there was jealousy, conceit there. And again, I want to pay all my respects to the Yazzie family and to his fellow soldiers in uniform, his brothers in arms. I hope this isn't I'm going to try to make this just one long video, but I did get cut off, so if it has to be 2, I do apologize for that. Again, thank you for watching my channel, and I hope everyone well wishes, and take care of each other out there, okay? Good night, guys.